Hello, and welcome to the Impact of Radio on Our Lives, Spring 2026. All scripts are student-written and student-performed. And now, on with the show.
Static and Slapstick by Craig Leimkuehler. The cast includes narrator, smooth, confident radio voice played by Paul.
Pantalone, early greedy sponsor played by Craig.
Alecchino, quick-witted, mischievous, studio assistant, played by Lisa.
Columbine, sweet, the charming lady of the radio troupe, played by Joni.
El Dottore, long-winded expert commentator who knows everything, except what matters, played by Susan.
Capitano Spavento, boastful radio adventure star, who is secretly a coward, played by Lynn.
Piero, a melancholy poet, played by Anita.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, across the nation. Tonight, broadcasting from station WPRT, where programs rarely turn terrible, we bring you a tale of romance, jealousy, deception, and several questionable acting decisions. Yes, the stage is a radio station, but the players are the legendary fools of comedy itself.
Hey, quiet! This program is costing me money every second. Gold is draining from my purse like soup or a fork.
Relax, boss. The sponsor just doubled the advertising.
Oh, wonderful. What are we selling?
Canned spaghetti for cats.
Cats?
Apparently, they prefer it to the scripts.
Friends, tonight's program is brought to you by Pantalones Premium Cat Spaghetti. Yes, indeed. When your feline friend demands a meal with continental flair, reach for the one, the only, Pantalones Premium Cat Spaghetti. Made with tender noodles, savory fish sauce, and just a whisper of imported Italian sardines.
Why, my cat used to ignore dinner entirely. Now he sings like an opera singer every bite.
That's right. Remember our slogan.
For cats with taste and cats with class, serve spaghetti from a can of brass. Pantalones, brand so sweet, the only pasta cats will eat.
Ask your grocer tomorrow for Pantalones Premium Cat Spaghetti, the only dinner approved by radio actors, Italian chefs, and at least 2 very enthusiastic alley cats.
Meow, meow, meow.
And now, back to our show, where the brave Capitano Spavento has arrived.
Stand aside, civilians! Capitano Spavento has arrived! Slayer of dragons, conqueror of pirates, destroyer of... Oh! 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 Oh!
The great hero frightened by a microphone?
No, I was merely testing its battle readiness.
Before we begin, I must explain the historical significance of tonight's broadcast. Radio USC descends from the Latin word radiosus, meaning...
Meaning, if you talk any longer, we'll still be here when television gets invented.
Nonsense. I have only reached the introduction.
Like me life. Endless introductions, no happy endings.
Alecchino, have you seen my script?
No, but I did find this love letter.
A love letter?
To my radiant Columbina, your beauty shines brighter than 1,000 radio tunes.
Oh, no, that must be mine.
Impossible. I wrote it. Yeah.
I wrote it, but I signed no name, for my lover is silent.
3 men wrote the same letter.
Romance is expensive. Who authorized this? We need you to get on with the show. Narrator, get on with your job.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you tonight's thrilling radio drama, The Masked Avenger.
Fear not, citizens. I shall save the city from danger. Hark! The door opens!
Psst! Capitano, the villain is supposed to enter now.
I send him later. I'm not ready.
Too late.
I am the villain, cursed by loneliness.
Stand back. I'll defeat you. Tiro, swing softer.
Even my swordplay is tragic.
According to my calculations, the duel violates 3 principles of classic dramaturgy.
Doc, you're not in this scene.
What's happening? Listeners will demand refunds.
Relax. I'll save the show. Brave hero, defeat the villain and claim your reward.
Reward? What reward?
A kiss.
No, stand aside.
Oh, ah!
Victory!
Hold everything.
What now?
The sponsors say the cats hate the show.
The kids hate it?
Yeah, but a lot of sound effects.
Finally, my suffering pleases somebody.
And so ends tonight's broadcast, where heroes trembled, scholars rambled, lovers quarreled, and the cats remain the toughest critics in radio. Join us next week when our troupe presents another thrilling production, The Phantom of the Microphone.
Hey.
Good.
My baby. Take it to Dallas.
Last room at the SEABRIGHT Hotel and Casino by Craig Leimkuehler. Our cast of characters are Frank Doyle, private detective, flat, deliberate, observant, played by Craig.
I'm Victor Kane, a hotel casino owner. Smooth, predatory, wants control of the smuggle import-export business, recently inherited by Miss Helen Proctor, played by Paul.
Lena Vale, Goyle Friday to Frank Doyle, cocky, self-assured, played by Susan.
Mrs. Helen Proctor, wealthy widow, anxious and controlled, played by Lisa.
Hotel manager, breathy, high-pitched, played by Joni.
Josephine Fletcher, call me Joe, bartender at the SEABRIGHT Hotel and Casino. Played by Lynn.
Sound effects by Anita.
My name's Doyle, Frank Doyle. I'm a private investigator, a PI, flatfoot, gumshoe, in a city that never sleeps. And these are my stories.
Frank, who are you talking to?
No one. I was just, well, you know.
Yeah, you were just flapping your gums for no reason. Look, sweetie, it's quitting time. Let's say we pop on over to the SEABRIGHT for the nightcap, my treat.
Look, just because your mother owns the building doesn't mean you can treat me like a piece of furniture. I've got my pride. Besides, you're my secretary. What would people say if they found out you're buying my drinks?
Sorry, Frankie. I won't let it happen again. Now, How about taking a lady for a drink?
Sure. When did she get here?
And people wonder why I keep a brick in my purse. I was referring to myself, you big oaf.
As a steady rain fell, we hailed a cab and headed uptown to the SEABRIGHT Hotel Casino, owned by the notorious Victor Kane. Little did we know what lay ahead of us.
Frankie, you're doing it again.
Doing what?
Talking like you got an audience, hanging on your every word.
Maybe I do.
Really? Well, maybe I'll give it a go. Frank and Lena arrive at the Seabrook Hotel and Casino, cross the cabbie's palm with greenbacks, and strolled through the smoke-filled lobby over to a bar. A jazz combo played in the background while slot machines whirled away. Fortunes.
Come on, 7-Eleven! Hey, clean service over here!
Waitress.
Evening, Frank. Evening, Lena. The usual?
Sure, Joe. Why not? It's perfectly probably bad luck if we didn't.
One Ovaltine and one martini, extra dirty, coming up. So, how are things in the PI business? Any big cases you're working on?
What's it to you, toots? The world of private investigator is a dog-eat-dog business. Danger lurks around every corner, and death wears a trench coat.
It's pretty much like teaching school.
Yeah, pretty much so, but jail instead of detention.
Excuse me, did I hear the bartender say that you were a private investigator?
That's right, toots. Hard-drinking, hard-living detective. Just trying to make it from one day to the next. What's it to you?
Frank, stop calling every woman toots. It's disrespectful and embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm Lena Vale, and my boss is Frank Doyle. And yes, we are private eyes. Well, technically, he's a detective, and I'm his Goyle Friday. How can we help you, Mrs.
Proctor, Helen Proctor. My late husband was John Proctor.
Yes, I'm familiar with the late Dr. Mr. Proctor. He ran Soilers Incorporated, largest importing firm in the city. The paper said his death was an accident by his own hand.
But you suspect differently, don't you, Mrs. Proctor?
Yes, I do. They claim he accidentally shot himself in the head with a bow and an arrow, and then twice more in the back. Now our accountant, Walter Snivel, is claiming that Smugglers Incorporated was merely a front for an illegal operation, and he wants a bigger cut of the action or he'll go to the police.
Walter Snivel. I knew a Walter Snivel. Lousy tipper.
My years of detective work led me to the same conclusion. I didn't want to show my hand too soon. Yes, I must say Mr. Proctor's accidental death does seem a little suspicious. However, being blackmailed by your accountant is a fairly traditional in these circumstances. That being said, we'll take your case.
Oh, good. I'm supposed to meet him here at his hotel room in a half an hour. It's room 202.
Just then, the owner of the SEABRIGHT Hotel and Casino, the notorious Victor Kane, walks up to the bar smoking a fat cigar. I knew we had to be on our guard. He was slippery as a sardine.
I'm slippery as a sardine. I mean, I get the notorious part.
Oops, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Evening, boss. How's it going? Gee, you look swell. The usual?
No, I think I'll have what Mr. Doyle's having. Good evening, Frank. Lena. How are things in the private eye business these days? Anyone made a killing?
Would you happen to know anything about the late Mr. Proctor's demise?
No, and why would I? I'm just a simple mob boss trying to make a killing. Living. From what I heard, his death was by his own hand. A very common everyday accident that happens to the countless people. Archery is a dangerous hobby. And by the way, you haven't introduced me to your attractive friend, Miss...
Mrs. I am Mrs. Helen Proctor. John Proctor was my late husband.
Oh, my apologies and condolences on your loss. Perhaps if he'd worn a watch, he wouldn't have been late. Oh, if I can be any help, all you have to do is ask.
Here's your Ovaltine, Mr. Kane, with extra marshmallows.
Ovaltine? With extra marshmallows? Are you trying to destroy my reputation? Bring me a scotch on the rocks, and be sure to use real rocks.
Yes, Mr. Kane. Right away, Mr. Kane.
Any more questions for me, Frank?
Sure, just one more. You know anything about a man named Walter Snivel?
Walter Snivel. Walter Snivel. That name does not ring a bell.
Unbeknownst to Mr. Kane, his hotel manager, Susie Riggs, the human squeaky toy, had just arrived on the scene.
Sure it does. Mr. Kane, don't remember? You told me to be sure to put Mr. Walter Snibble in room 202. You even wrote it down here on this piece of personalized stationery.
Oh, that Walter Snivel. I'm sorry, I misheard you. I thought you were talking about Walter Swivel, the dancer.
Oh, this definitely was Mr. Walter Snibble, not Walter Swivel. Anyway, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Yeah. Well, what's the good news?
Room 202 is available to rent out.
And the bad news?
Walter Snibble is no longer with us.
You mean he's checked out?
Yeah, permanently.
Pushing up the daisies.
Kick the bucket?
Shuffled off his mortal coil?
Taking a dirt nap?
Yes, and yes. Now, should I call the police?
No, I mean, why call the police? We should visit the scene of the crime, the allegedly deceased, and see for ourselves what has transpired.
And so the six of us head up to room 202.
Even Joe the bartender.
Sure, why not? Someone might need a drink.
Well, I don't mind. It gives me a chance to try out my new drink card.
Mr. Kane, you certainly have a large, a hotel.
Thank you, Mrs. Proctor. I try to do my best. Here, we've reached the elevator.
I pushed the button for the second floor, and doors slid shut. We could hear the strains of a string quartet.
My, music in the elevators. How unusual.
I know, it was my idea. I know a lot of people with fear of small spaces, so I thought some nice classical music would soothe their nerves. Originally, I wanted a full orchestra, but the kettle drums and tubas wouldn't fit.
So, you settled on just the string quartet. A smart move. Oh, but perhaps you could have just used a speaker wire instead.
Gee, that's a swell idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, look, we've reached our destination.
Victor Kane unlocked the door, and we entered room 202.
As the lights went on, the assembled crowd gasped. For there, sunk to the desk, was the late Walter Snivel, with an arrow in his back. Who killed Walter Snivel? Was it Victor Kane, the ruthless mob boss? Was it Helen Proctor, who objected to being blackmailed? Or perhaps it was Josephine Jo Fletcher, who disliked poor tippers? And what about Susie Riggs? Never trust someone who's perpetually happy. Tune in next week when he or Susie Riggs say,
Jeepers! Housekeeping's not gonna like this!
Bench 47 by Craig Leimkuehler, inspired by Joni Leimkuehler. And the characters are the narrator, myself, Lynn, Mo.
Mo the pigeon. Raspy, world-weary, New York. Bitter, proud, territorial, played by Paul.
Enid, another pigeon. From Brooklyn. Most long-suffering wife. Worrisome, nagging, controlling. Played by Joni.
Minnie! Another pigeon! Mo's long, friend of Mo and Enid's. A younger pigeon, fast-talking, wise guy, eager, not too bright. Played by Craig.
Rosie O'Malley, Scottish nanny with a pram. Overworked, but in control. Played by Lisa.
Mrs. Eleanor Fitzgerald, older, matronly woman, polite, no-nonsense, humorless, played by Anita.
Tommy Fitzgerald, grandson to Eleanor Fitzgerald, energetic 7-year-old who wants to be a pirate, played by Craig.
Sarah Fitzgerald, Tommy's distraught mother, who cannot keep up with her son Tommy, played by Susan. Helen Trent, nervous dog walker with fear of pigeons, played by Susan.
On a mild spring afternoon, Central Park rests beneath a soft Manhattan sun. The elms sway, children shout in the distance, and on a particular green-painted bench near Bethesda Terrace, history is being guarded feather by feather. For this is bench number 47, claimed territory of one Mo Pigeon, and Mo does not share.
Goo, goo, goo.
I'm gonna say what park this is. Oh, the flowers.
No, I don't have. No.
Pay attention.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You see this bench? This ain't lumber. This is legacy. I've been roosting here since LaGuardia was a congressman.
Yeah, sure, Mo, sure. A prime real estate. Shade coverage, crumb traffic, high visibility. It's like Park Avenue, but with feathers.
Exactly. You don't let no civilian park their keys to here. You puff up, you strut, you give 'em the eye.
Mo, don't strain yourself, Puffin. The doctor said your left wing whistles in damp weather.
Enid, please. I'm teaching the boy about dignity.
Dignity. Last week you chased a Girl Scout for a vanilla wafer.
Mrs. Mo, with respect, that wafer had structural integrity.
Benny, lesson 2. Never admit desperation. We are descendants of greatness. Carrier pigeons, war heroes.
Don't start with the Hall of Fame again.
Why not? Down in Pigeon Hall of Fame, greats like Sherri and me, decorated in the last war, saved a battalion. That's class.
Yeah, and G.I. Joe, cross the channel in record time. We're talking legends.
And you? You letting tourists borrow my bench.
Just then, Rosie O'Malley arrives on the scene, pushing a baby carriage.
Oh, out of the way, you feathery hooligan. This bairn's due for his errand, and I'll not have him napping in pigeon politics.
Mo, incoming stroller at 3 o'clock. Accent suggests she means business.
Hold the line. Puff, strut, think heroic thoughts.
Ma, what did I say about puffin'? Look out! She's got a bonnet pin the size of a harpoon!
Oh, shoo! Shoo, I say. This bench'll do nicely.
Madam, this is a private perch.
Private? In a public park? You daft pigeon.
Lady, well organized. Bench number 47.
Organize this.
Rosie swats at the pigeons with a newspaper, and they flutter up into a nearby tree.
I told you, Mo, harpoon energy.
Strategic retreat. No, not surrender.
They're joined by young Tommy Fitzgerald, who's eluded his mother and comes running to the bench.
Rassie, I claim this bench for Captain Tommy the Terrible. Only birds can sit here.
Tommy Fitzgerald, where are you?
But before Tommy can answer his mother's call, his grandmother, who moves through the park like a great sailing ship, spots her grandson.
Young man, pirates do not commandeer municipal property.
But Grandma, it's me pirate ship.
It's a park bench, and kindly remove that stick from Mrs. O'Malley's perambulator.
Oh, thank you kindly, ma'am. The lad's got spirit, and that is for sure.
Yeah, most cats got spunk, turtle insects. I respect it.
He's undisciplined. No feather structure.
47, Mo.
Our cast of characters are joined by Helen Trent, nervous and novice dog walker of Buttons, a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh dear, Button, stop pulling. Please don't chase the birds. Oh, I'm so sorry. You sent it into flapping.
No, canine situation. Hoi fluff alert.
Stand firm. Remember the Hall of Fame. Remember Sherri.
Jeremy didn't deal with terriers, Mo.
Buttons, leave the elderly pigeon alone.
Elderly? I'm seasoned.
Ma'am, kindly refrain your fur missile.
Oh, Tommy, thank heavens, there you are.
Oh, Ma, I was defending me ship.
You scared me half to death.
Sarah, he was perfectly safe, surrounded by wildlife.
There now, everyone's accounted for. Can we share this bench like civilized creatures?
Dare?
Mo, maybe legacy ain't lumber. Maybe it's who you sit beside.
Yeah, that's kind of beautiful, Mrs. Mo.
All right. Temporary armistice, but no crumbs without consultation.
Oh, thank you. Buttons promises minimal sniffing.
Can pirates sit with pigeons?
Only if they respect airspace.
And so, beneath the spring sun of Central Park, bench number 47 holds more than feathers and grievances. It holds truces, arguments, love, disguised as bickering. Mo still guards his territory, and Enid still corrects him. Then he still dreams of the Pigeon Hall of Fame. And the bench. Well, in a city of millions, there's room for one more story.
Coo, 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 coo,
Friends, while those fine feathered citizens of Central Park guard their bench, what's guarding your best friend's health? Why, it's Bow Wow brand Victory Kibble. Yes, sir. Made with hearty beef, wholesome grains and vitamins from A to Z. Bow Wow Victory Kibble keeps tails wagging from Battery Park to the Bronx.
Why, ever since Button switched to Bow Wow Victory Kibble, he hasn't chased a single pigeon out of pure hunger. He's positively polite.
Ooh,
That's the spirit, because a well-fed dog is a well-mannered dog, packed with energy for park romps, shiny coats for admiring glances, and sturdy bones for standing tall. Bow Wow Victory Kibble helps keep your pup feel like a champion.
Gee, mister, if pirates had dogs, they'd feed 'em Bow Wow Victory Kibble.
Oh, and how? So tomorrow morning when you hear that eager bark at breakfast time, remember...
For pep and vim and loyal might, feed Bow Wow Victory Kibble tonight. From nose to tail they'll bark with glee, the grandest dog food in NYC.
Bow Wow Kibble, keeping Central Park peaceful, one happy pooch at a time.
The Last Drop at the Dusty Spur Saloon by that cowpoke Paul Sanford. Settings an Old West saloon. The characters are Hank, saloon owner, played by Paul.
Sheriff Tom, the town sheriff, played by Susan.
Slim, a wandering cowboy, played by Craig.
Daisy, the bartender, played by Susan.
Clara, the piano player, played by Joni.
Annie, a gambler from Texas, played by Lynn.
Molly, a school teacher, visiting the saloon, played by Anita.
A fiddle player, played by Joni.
Oh, Belle, traveling sales lady, played by Lisa.
Sound effects by Anita.
Come on, we'll have some more drinks for you.
That man over there.
Well, now, that there tune ought to keep the Dusty Spur lively tonight.
Hank, table 3 needs another whiskey.
Already? Folks are drinking faster than a horse at a water trough tonight. Speaking of horses, Slim, what did I tell you about bringing your horse in the saloon?
I know that, but he thinks he's a lapdog. I can't be the one to break his heart, and you can't blame people, Hank. A long ride through the desert makes a fella feel mighty thirsty. What do you say, Annie?
Thirsty or unlucky, I just lost 3 hands of poker.
Maybe stop betting your boots, honey.
I still can't believe as this town school teacher, I have to grade papers in a saloon. Now, where's my whiskey?
Where people gather, business happens. That's the West.
Hank,
Yeah?
we got us a problem.
Don't tell me the piano's busted again.
It's worse.
Worse than Clara playing the same song 3 times in a row?
I heard that.
Hank, we're out of whiskey.
What? Well, I whiskey.
Out of whiskey? That ain't natural.
What's all that hollering? Sounds like a stampede, and Slim did, I say, about bringing your horse into the saloon.
Oh, like I told Hank, a poor critter thinks he's a lapdog.
This town is in crisis.
The Dusty Spurs run dry. I'd have half a mind to take me fiddle and head out.
Now, hold on, Rosie. Hank, tell me that ain't true.
Afraid it is. Last barrel's emptier than Slim's wallet.
Hey now.
When does the next shipment arrive?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks? This town won't survive 3 days.
Well, maybe, this is an opportunity.
Opportunity? Folks, I'm here for whiskey and for my fiddle playing, but that's a given.
True. But people also come here for the company, music, and something refreshing.
You suggested lemonade? They was fine words.
No.
Don't say water. They'll empty the place faster than a rattlesnake.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla what?
Sarsaparilla. It's a root drink, sweet and sometimes fizzy. Quite popular back east.
Cowboys, drink that?
I ain't opposed to it, if it's cold.
Oh, we actually got crates of that stuff in storage.
We do?
Yeah, from a traveling soda salesman last month. You said it'd never smell.
Well, I'll be.
Hank, if the town's got to stay civilized for 3 weeks, we might just have to make it work.
The first sarsaparilla saloon in the West.
Poker instead of whiskey? That's downright respectable.
Don't go too far now. This here is a saloon, after all.
Enough talking. Let me open a bottle and we can all get a sample. All right, folks. First right of sarsaparilla on the house.
Well, me. It's actually pretty good.
Sweet, I like it.
Much healthier than whiskey. I can't believe I said that.
Easy there, school teacher.
Hank, imagine the sign, the dusty spur, the sassiest sarsaparilla in the West.
You know, that might just work.
Town might just be quieter. Not if Rosie and I can help it. Grab your fiddle, Rosie.
All right, everyone. New song for a new drink.
Raise your glasses.
To
sarsaparilla.
Hey.
Guess the space in a whiskey saloon anymore.
Nope.
What is it now?
The finest all sarsaparilla bar in the West.
Yeah.
Going good.
Our Miss Brooks and the Nautical Nuisance, an affectionate parody of Our Miss Brooks by Anita Allen, based on true events. The cast includes Connie Brooks, English teacher and narrator, played by Anita.
Sue Parker, enthusiastic student, played by Joni. Miss Enright, dramatic teacher of
Miss
history,
Daisy
played
Carter.
by Joni.
Miss Daisy Carter, home economics teacher come round from Georgia, played by Lynn.
Miss Olive Finch, timid librarian, played by Susan.
Harriet Conklin, sharp-tongued student, played by Lisa.
Canoeist, played by Joni.
Mr. Philip Wayton, biology teacher, played by Craig.
Mr. Osgood Conklin, principal, played by Paul.
Wally Hansen, excitable student, played by Craig.
Ghost Guard, played by Paul.
Well, friends, when you're a high school English teacher, you'd expect rough seas, particularly during finals week. But last Saturday, I discovered that the ocean can be just as unpredictable as the junior class. It all began when our principal, Mr. Conklin, announced a wholesome faculty-student sailing excursion.
Nothing builds character like salt air and discipline.
I prefer mine in smaller doses, like on a pretzel. We gathered at the marina. 10 brave souls and one extremely optimistic sailboat.
Oh, Miss Brooks, this is so exciting. I've never been sailing before.
I have. The boat sank in about 3 inches of water.
Gosh, I hope we see dolphins or pirates or pirate dolphins.
Do pirate dolphins shush people?
The sea is a cruel mistress. Miss Finch, I once read Moby Dick during a nor'easter.
I bought lemon balls.
Brought the life jackets in case a storm breaks out.
Now, everyone, there's absolutely no cause for alarm. Sailing is a simple matter of wind, water, and balance. Gee, what was that noise?
We hadn't been sailing 5 minutes when the boat made a curious sound.
Probably it's just sand.
Sand?
Yes, we appear to be parked or stuck or beached or something like that.
Oh, are we at a beach?
Only if beaches come in the middle of a bay.
It seems we've run aground at a sandbar. I'll just hop out and push us free.
Whenever a man says, "I'll just hop out," history suggests trouble.
He's submerged.
Only up to his waist, ladies. This is a sandbar, not Atlantis.
Yes, a little shove.
Oh!
The boat sprang free. Mr. Boynton did not.
Assistance, please!
Mr. Boynton was now clinging gallantly to the side of the boat.
Can't he climb in?
Not without a ladder or a crane.
Or a miracle.
This is highly irregular.
So is faculty sailing day, sir.
If someone could just lean a little...
We decided sailing with one dangling biology teacher was preferable to 10 swimming educators. We drifted majestically. Well, not majestically, more like apologetically.
This reminds me of Odysseus.
Oh, what? Did he cling to the side of a boat, too?
Only metaphorically.
Well, how long can he hold on?
I'm building character!
You're doing splendidly, Mr. Boynton. Think of yourself as an educational barnacle. As last we drifted into shallower water.
It's only knee deep.
Mr. Boynton, this is your moment.
I've done it! I'm aboard!
Your hat!
My hat!
The old fishing hat he loved so well.
It's floating away like a fallen hero.
That hat was part of the dress code.
Since we were once again stuck, this time with everyone aboard, we decided to signal for help.
Well, we could wave a towel.
Or set something on fire?
Not the lemon bars.
I have a compact mirror.
Perfect. We'll signal the Coast Guard.
I think they see us!
Excellent leadership on my part.
Look, a canoe!
And the person paddling it is wearing the hat.
My hat!
You there! Cease and desist that headwear.
Did someone lose this?
Yes, it belongs to our resident marine decoration.
My hat! Returned by destiny!
Smells like bay water.
It always did.
You need assistance.
Only for our pride.
Towing will suffice.
And so, friends, our 1-hour educational sail consisted of 5 minutes of sailing and 55 minutes of complications. But we learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, never underestimate a sandbar. 2, always respect a beloved hat. And 3, if a biology teacher offers to just hop out, hand him a rope first.
All's well that ends with my hat.
And that, dear listeners, is the last time Madison High takes attendance offshore.
The Whiteout in KITZBÜHEL by Susan Muchmore. The cast includes the narrator and Hans, a broadcast anchor in Austria, played by Paul.
Greta Vogel, field reporter, intense, energetic, played by Lisa.
Anna, a young American novice skier, played by Susan.
Lucas, Anna's husband, also an American skier who's a bit reckless, played by Craig.
Chairman Ski Patrol Officer, played by Lynn.
Liesel, Austrian skier, a sympathetic observer, played by Anita.
Irmgard, snow groomer driver, warm and unhurried, played by Joni.
Sound effects by Anita.
Guten Abend. We interrupt our regularly scheduled polka hour with a breaking development from the slopes of KITZBÜHEL, Austria. A dramatic whiteout, and a stranded skier. What may be the most expensive ride down in Alpine history? Our correspondent, Greta Vogel, is standing by live. Greta?
Thank you, Hans. I'm reporting from midway up the mountain, where earlier today a sudden snowstorm reduced visibility to what locals are calling milk in a teacup. Behind me, skiers continue to descend more carefully now, but this afternoon was a different story. Witnesses say a young couple, Anna and Lucas, both American novice skiers, rode up the mountain taking 3 different chairlifts. Not knowing what lay ahead of them, the wind picked up rapidly once they got to the final peak.
Anna, it's too windy and dangerous for you. You're not ready for such a run. You need to stay back. Take the bus back to the chalet.
If it's safe for you, it's safe for me. I'm getting on the chairlift. Come on. He always underestimates me.
Oh, okay, let's go. But promise me you'll be careful. This isn't going to be a bunny hill.
Moments later, just as they reach the pinnacle, a storm intensifies into a whiteout. With the high winds and the blowing snow, Lucas stands at the edge of the run.
Good luck! See you at the bottom!
Lucas takes off as a whiteout surrounds the skiers. He stops a few meters later and looks up at Anna.
Lucas, I can't see. I'm afraid I'll ski off the mountain.
In a very decisive act, Anna removes her skis, crossed them in the snow, the universal alpine distress signal, and waved to her husband to continue.
Go, get down safely.
I'll send help!
But instead of skiing blindly into potential peril, Anna chose a different route, on foot, crunching through the snow back toward the lodge.
After trudging uphill and sideways in blizzard conditions, she reaches the main ski lodge, pushes the front door, and sees a group of skiers drinking schnapps in front of the crackling fire. She sees the ski patrol desk and walks towards it. There's a stern-looking man watching her walk towards him.
Oh, boy, it's nice and warm. It feels so good. Oh, that's great. I am so cold.
Oh, excuse me. I need help getting down the mountain. I wanted to take the lifts, but they're closed because of the high winds, and I just don't know what to do. My husband went down the run, and I hope he's okay.
Meine Mädchen, the only way down the mountain is to ski down.
Well, how do you get down? There's a whiteout, and I can't see, and I'll never make it down safely.
We ski down.
And the waitresses?
They ski down too.
And the busboys?
The busboys, the cooks, even the dishwashers, they all ski down the mountain. This is KITZBÜHEL. One does not simply walk down the mountain.
Anna leaves the desk and looks at the group of skiers and decides to ask them for help. One of the skiers looks up.
Look, here comes the American who I was talking to at the chalet this morning. She is very pretty. The husband, he is handsome but foolish. I don't see him. She looks frightened. I wonder if he went ahead. Men always think they know the mountain.
Anna told her story to the skiers, who, unlike Franz, took pity on her. And then they had an idea.
I know Irmgard drives the KITZBÜHEL. And when there's a whiteout, she takes it down the mountain looking for stranded skiers. Here she comes now. Irmgard, can you come over here for a moment?
Pardon me. What's going on? Can I help you?
Irmgard saw how frightened Anna looked and listened as Franz relayed Anna's plight, and Irmgard agreed to help.
Oh, thank you, Irmgard. Oh, thank you.
Follow me.
The two leave the lodge and trudge down the steps and around the lodge where a massive snow groomer sits, idling its engine.
We call it a piston bully. It smooths the snow, and I'm the driver. Come on, I'll help you up.
Anna climbed in, and Irmgard gave her the ride of a lifetime as the piston bully descended that mountain.
It is very cozy. I even have music. We descend in style.
Oh, Mozart, it's beautiful. And it's so toasty warm in here. Oh, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. I don't often have company when I'm working. I usually keep an eye out for stranded skiers. You can help me look. Ready? Let's ski!
Oh, good one, Irmgard. And what a nice surprise to see a woman piston bully driver. Isn't it usually a man?
You're right. My papa drives a piston bully. When I was little, he would bring down me to the mountain with him on work. I was so excited when he put me on his lap while we skied down the mountain. I put my hands on top of his hands, and when he drove, it was magical. I used to dream of that. I'd have a job, just like my papa. I wanted to drive the piston when I grew up.
Were you the first? Of course you were.
Yes, it wasn't easy. There were lots of roadblocks before I got here.
I bet. Men always seem to underestimate us. Ah, I see one. I see a skier who looks like she's in trouble.
I see her. She's skiing over to one of the ski huts. The skiers can go to sit down out of the whiteout.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in a dream. in the middle of a whiteout with beautiful beauty all around me.
We've arrived. Your chair is right over there. It was wonderful meeting you. And having a passenger too. Safe travels for the rest of your adventure. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, I couldn't have had a better or more beautiful rescue. I think I'll be telling this story for many years to come. Danke, liebe Freud. Auf Wiedersehen.
When Anna got to her room in the chalet, she poured herself a well-earned glass of wine and sunk into a warm bath.
Wormguard.
Approximately 90 minutes after Anna got to her chalet, her husband burst through the front door of their room.
Anna, you're safe.
Of course. What did you expect?
I ski through a wall of snow for you.
I took a piston bully.
What kind of bus is that?
I'll tell you later. Take off your jacket, pour yourself a glass of wine, and we'll toast to Irmgard.
But the story didn't end there. Later at home, the couple reportedly received a bill from the ski patrol totaling the outrageous sum of $600 emergency assistance specialized vehicle deployment. We asked Officer Franz to comment.
The mountain provides beauty. We provide invoices.
Back to you, Hans.
Danke, Greta. A cautionary tale from tonight from KITZBÜHEL, where love is tested, pride is chilled, and rescue comes with a receipt. Authorities remind visitors, when in doubt, ski within your limits, carry exact change. Good night from the Alpine Nude Desk. The LAUNCHPAD by E. Quilkey and Lynn Harper. The setting is a futuristic space station orbiting a glowing purple planet. The characters are
Commander Rick, played by Craig.
Officer Harper, played by Lynn.
Arthurian leader, played by Joni.
narrator played by Paul.
Officer Harper, the temporal rift detector is picking up a strange energy readings in the 32nd century. Are you ready for another adventure?
Born ready, Commander. But last time we ended up in a dinosaur rodeo, and maybe this time we avoid prehistoric stampedes.
No promises. The universe doesn't run on logic, Harper.
Scene 2. Jumping through time. They step into a chronopod. A swirling vortex of light surrounds them.
Whoa! It's always like riding a rainbow tornado made of spaghetti.
Exactly. Hold tight. Destination, the floating city castles of Athoria, year 4210.
The pod lands on floating islands in the clouds, connected by glowing bridges. Scene 3. The Athorian Dilemma. Athorian inhabitants, floating like jelly creatures, wave frantically.
Help! Our crystal is infinite knowledge has been stolen by the shadow pirates of Nebula 9.
Shadow pirates, huh? That sounds like a job for...
We need brains and brawn, Harper. Keep your gadgets ready. I've got the strategy covered.
Scene 4. Pirate showdown in 0G. They fly into the pirate ship in hover suits. Harper swings from a tether, knocking out laser turrets while Rick maneuvers their ship through a meteor field.
Harper, left side. The pirates are trying to board.
Don't worry, I've got this.
She tosses a holographic decoy, confusing the pirates, then snags the crystal of infinite knowledge. Scene 5. Victory and snack time. Back on the Athorian Islands, the jelly-like inhabitants cheer.
You saved the universe's knowledge! How can we ever repay you?
Do you have space slushies with rainbow sprinkles?
Priorities, Harper. Priorities. Always priorities.
They sit on a floating cloud, enjoying cosmic slushies while the sun sets over multiple moons.
Where to next?
Everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, everywhere, but no dinosaur anywhere.
Then buckle up. Infinity isn't going to explore itself.
They jump into the chronopod again, leaving sparkling trails across time and space.